All right, back with some huffing and puffing, Matt Zion's walk and talk. So, I want to talk about Elon Musk and how I'm over this guy. I'm so over him. It's going to be a segment now. I'm just going to pick people that I used to respect and like and think were pretty cool, and we're going to talk about how I'm over it. I'm over Elon Musk. I used to be a big supporter. I used to think what most people thought, that he was an innovator, that he was just like someone who could break the status quo in terms of technology and like move us forward. Now I know he's just a branding guy. This dude doesn't know anything. I mean, if you look back on his entire career, every company he's had, except for SpaceX, which was heavily subsidized by the government. If it wasn't for the government, SpaceX wouldn't exist. All of the things, PayPal, Twitter, Tesla, these are all companies he just bought. Like, he didn't start them, he didn't create them. You could argue that maybe he made them better. I think he made Twitter a cesspool, bro. There's literal Nazis on there now that are just posting like revisionist Hitler history. If you don't believe me, just go look. It's all over the place. Do a little Google search. There are so many people on there that are even paying ads on Twitter that talk about how, like, if you it's been so and so years, 80 years I think. It's been so many years since World War II. How does anybody still think Hitler was a bad person? Like, what is happening? What is happening? If you're pro-Nazi, you can go suck it, all right? You are a moron. All right. But every company that he's owned, like, he hasn't created it. And you should really look up the PayPal stuff. The way that relationship dissolved is crazy. I don't have time to go into it right now, but go look up the PayPal thing. It's pretty wild, the ego that was on display. But Elon has basically just been given full power to be the president of the United States at this point. Now, I'm not saying he is. I think it's kind of dumb when liberals call him that. But he has the power of it because there's something weird going on. And the title's going to probably trigger a lot of people anyway, but something weird's happening because I have been very politically active since 2016. Like a lot of people. A lot of people kind of woke up during that time. But Trump would have never allowed this for the first term or ever. Somebody's taken his spotlight, him having a group of people in the White House, like bow down to Musk and talk about how, like, he has full control. He's going to do it. It's like, what is this? Because Daddy Trump that I remember would have thrown this idiot right on out of this situation. Like, in my opinion, I think it's probably more likely that Trump is lazy at this point. On the campaign trail, he seemed kind of lazy. I mean, by lazy, I mean like low energy. Like, he didn't really want it. Like, if you watch 2016 and 2020, he had that riz, as the kids would say. He had that energy. He wanted it. This time, I don't think he really wanted it. I think it was more of, I want to stay out of jail, because the Democrats were definitely coming for him. And I think it was, I just want to win, because I don't lose. But he probably would have been just happy hanging out in Mar-a-Lago, banging some hot MAGA bitches. Like, I'm sure he doesn't want to do this. So that's why, man, he's already broke the record for golfing. Like, within like a month of his presidency, he's golfed 3 out of the 4 weekends. So, I mean, that's probably what it is. He's probably just lazy. And he's just going to throw it off on Elon. Elon can take the heat for doing all this stuff. Polling even shows it. People are over Elon. A lot. You may not watching this. He's the best. I love him, Matt. He just loves this country. He's the richest man in the world, so why would he want more money? But that's what I think. I think he's just lazy. But there's something more sinister potentially around the corner. Like, what if Elon has something on this guy? Because Elon has access to, basically everything. Even before, God forbid what it is now. But Elon has, the power through all of his companies they've got so much technology, so much influence, their fingers in everything. What if he's got something on him? Because this is, like, getting ridiculous. Because, like, I feel like we may even see Elon start to like raw dog Trump, like start to show dominance versus, in public, they're getting along very well, actually, which is real weird. But what if he's got something on him? And then like the hypothetical of, does that mean that our president is basically beholden to the world's richest man who is now using his power to shut down investigations into Tesla? No one really talking about that one. Fired 2 people that were government employees who were prosecuting, I think it was Tesla, but either way, one of his companies. Yeah, how is that preventing fraud, waste, and abuse? Oh, well, they were looking into my company, so. It's like, if Elon was serious about helping the country while doing it illegally, taking the power of the purse from the House of Representatives, then he would be show of good faith would be if he went after one of his own companies. Went after, maybe he doesn't take that, what was it, 400 million or billion, who knows, but that contract to make armored Teslas for the army, like, this whole thing just reeks. This whole thing reeks of oligarchy, of wealthy people gaming the system. And like, I can't believe so many like average Americans, lower income, middle income, normal human beings, I can't believe how many people are falling for this. It's so obvious that this is just a grab by rich people because, dude, look at how the Republicans are going to try to cut Medicaid. That's $880 billion they're trying to cut from Medicaid. That will effectively end it. It's going to be almost useless. They're cutting 20% of SNAP, which is like food stamps and food support for poverty people. Like, while they gave themselves a tax cut, or they want to, and they increased the military budget again. So, so much for, we're going to go into the Pentagon, we're going to go into the military budget, we're going to just slash it. No, they're not. They're playing all of you guys. You guys need to wake the fuck up. It doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat. It doesn't matter. This is rich people versus poor people. And one more side note before I take it out. This is just because this annoys the shit out of me every time that I hear people say that. Like, well, Elon, he's so strong on the border. He just wants Americans here. He came here illegally. I don't know if you know that or not. He did what a lot of people do. He got a visa to come to the country, and then he overstayed it. That's my understanding. And it's like, how can you talk about the border and the issues it has? It does have issues. But how can you say that when you literally did the thing that you're accusing everybody else of doing, being here illegally, until, he was wealthy enough to buy his way through? I guess now you just need $5 million, though. $5 million and you get citizenship. That one's actually kind of based, though, because they were doing it anyway. Like, rich people have no issue buying a visa, or citizenship, I mean. So, yeah, I kind of enjoy that that's just out in the open now. Give us $5 million, and sure, you can be a citizen. He was asked, are you a Russian, or what about Russian, like, oligarchs? Like, rich Russian people. Oh, yeah, well, we'll have to definitely look into it, but we'll take their money. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to have to start posting these more often because so much is happening all the time. All the time. Every day that I wake up, there is something new. It's wild, dude. I'm curious what you think about this one. I think this one's going to be more divisive because for some reason, a lot of people love Elon. And I kind of understand it if you just have blinders on. Because, if you're not looking into it too deeply, he's entertaining. He's fucked up on ketamine 24/7. So he's just very entertaining. Like, he'll just say whatever. He's very Trumpy in that regard. Although I don't think Trump's on ketamine. I think he's on Adderall, though, which is what I'm on. And he's done a very, I'd say, poor job of covering it up. But in America, I've learned one thing. A lot of people work backwards from their conclusions. Even if it's going to affect them or hurt their lives, admitting that the thing you supported for years is bad and not going to help you at all, bad for everybody, that's a lot harder than just doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down, and just being like, oh, I'm going to go down with the ship. What are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments down below. I guess we're going to be posting a lot more of these because I've been filming a lot more and I need to get to posting. So, yep. See you soon. Bye, guys. Talking like pudding. Oh, dead. Wait, no. Hold on. Right. Oh, there's a turret. No, this is a dead end. It's been a. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't use on my whoopee cushion. Use himself. I'm okay with one.
Oh, God. Jax, I won't sell your whoopee cushion, I promise.
That's who was talking. Fuck you, you shit. I mean, yeah, I literally just landed on him and he wrecked me. Who needs a flashlight? Vincent, dog.
I'd go into the door if I were you. Alright, let's see.
Reckless eating! Reckless eating!